Hey everyone, Mano back here with an update to my previous Umbral glitch guide video. In this video, I want to show you how to farm infinite twisted energy. I have gotten a ton since I've started, but I also, and more importantly, want to show you all the ways that we know of to keep from getting kicked to orbit or getting knocked out of the AFK farm. If you haven't watched my previous video on this, go ahead and click in the top right hand corner now. But a quick overview is that we use the forges that exist on the Earth location to farm different materials. Back in the past, we used to farm them for planetary materials and blue engrams and things like that. But now we can actually farm unlimited umbral engrams, and there's a glitch right now where if you focus the umbral engrams into armor focused umbral engrams, they will give you higher light level gear. What we mean by farming the forges is failing multiple times really quickly so that you can get different materials inside of the location. Back in the Black Armory days, this was actually the fastest way to earn all of the lore pieces that people wanted to pick up. There are a number of ways to accomplish this, and the most common one is the one I shared in my last video. Drop your light significantly below the 750 power level requirement. What you want to do with this technique is put on all 750 light level weapons and armor, and then go into your collections tab, and there will be a class item for most players that will be at a 21 power level. I've seen some people actually have the old white set of gear from the original Destiny 2 vanilla campaign that has them be at 0 light level. Another solution to this is actually really easy in the collections as well. You can put on one of the masks from the Festival of the Lost, which will drop your light level down significantly lower. If you're a new light player, the problem is that you may not have access to any of these items, and there's still some solutions for you. If you're unable to drop your power level significantly below the 750 threshold, there are still some possible solutions for you. One of the simplest ones is if you are on PlayStation. What you can do is manually go into the settings section and change the date and the time. By doing that, you can actually make it so you solo instance, you won't have to drop your light level at all. If you have access to the Lumina exotic questline, you can also use the exotic swap glitch to go ahead and lower your power level. That entails having the rose hand cannon in your primary slot and an exotic weapon in the heavy slot. When you complete the Lumina exotic questline, the Lumina hand cannon will automatically be equipped on your primary slot. However, if you complete the exotic quest while wearing an exotic, your light level from your heavy weapon will automatically turn to 0, which will automatically drop your light level very low. If you're having issues staying inside the forges, there's a couple of other solutions. One thing is that before you go into farm into the forges is take a few minutes and go do another activity. There seems to be reports that people are getting kicked out if they immediately go from the start screen and immediately go into the forge. So do another activity really quickly. Another thing that people have found that is successful is restarting your system or PC as soon as you possibly can. Another thing to make sure if you're using a console is to make sure that your controller is plugged in. A lot of times your systems will have auto turn off mechanics built into them, especially if the controller is not plugged in. I'd also recommend doing this on a console because there are numerous beaver errors still happening on PC. And even though you're farming these lower level forges, one of the things that can happen is you can get beavered out of the instance, so you'll actually get kicked to orbit and will end the farming. Another easy way to farm this is by being in a fire team of 3 people together and all working together to AFK farm this. If you've completed the interference questline for this week, and if you have started to level up your prismatic receptor, you will start obtaining altered element currency from completing activities. By doing this and using the forges as a farming technique, you will also get tons of altered element seasonal currency. By doing this, I was able to get about 2,250 overnight from doing this one evening alone. Now, I know that Bungie is going to patch this, probably by Tuesday reset. There's already been some words exchanged on Twitter, and I know that DMG and Cosmo are on the case. I wanted to address a couple of comments that I got in my last video. I really want to make something clear. If you can't drop your light level below 750 significantly or create single instances where you're not impacting other players, you shouldn't do this. The whole reason we're doing these things is so if there are people who actually want to go and complete the forges for real, they are not hamstrung by other people doing this. There are reports that people are going into the forges at high light levels and causing other people to fail. I have not, nor will I ever advocate for creating a negative experience for another player in the game. On the comments that this is a cheat, this is actually using the same strategy as the Destiny 1 loot cave. If you don't know what the loot cave was in Destiny 1, basically it was a cave that existed inside the Cosmodrome that players would go and shoot or stand around, and lots of exotic or legendary engrams would drop. Actually, there's been tons of times in Destiny history where there have been glitches that have been community focuses, including the loot cave, pushing the Templar boss off with grenades, using Telesto to have infinite super energy, the 1-2 punch glitch. The list is too long to go on. These fun little glitches end up being community landmarks in the history of a game that we all love and really enjoy playing. All right, everyone, that does it for this one. If you like something in the video, make sure you leave a like and a comment down below. That helps the YouTube algorithm suggest this video to other people who play Destiny. By doing this, you're going to allow other people to join our community, and I'll be able to make more awesome content like this. If you do like this content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and if you need help, check out my YouTube or Twitch live streams. I help people out a ton in PvE, whether that's Whisper the Worm, Outbreak Perfected, any of the dungeons and the raids. We also have some fun in PvP as well. Join our Discord of over 2,000 members. The link for that is down below. Good hunting, Guardians. I'll see you next time in the universe of Destiny.